morning, everyone. My name is Galtima Mustafa. I'm basic technology teacher. As I said, I'm basic technology teacher. I'm taking JS2. Our topic of today is geometry construction. So let's see what geometry construction is. The study of size and shapes of an object is known as geometry construction. How shapes look like, how size it is called geometry construction. Therefore, drawing of shapes, angles, and lines accurately using a compass, a ruler, and a pencil, so is part of geometry construction. Therefore, geometry construction is fundamental to technical drawing. So, under it, let's see how to bisect a line. Bisection of line under geometry construction. Is the study of shapes and size is known as geometry construction. So we are going to see how to bisect a line into two equal parts. When we say bisection of a line, means to bisect a line means to divide a line into two equal parts by construction using a pair of compass. To bisect a line means to divide a line into two equal parts by construction using compass. So let's see how to bisect a line. And in bisection of line, there are steps that we are going to see before bisecting the line. Step 1, draw a line AB. Draw a line AB. Then after drawing line AB with center A and any radius more than half of AB, step 2, with center A and any radius more than half of AB. So let's see it. The first step, we say draw a line AB. Let's just draw a horizontal line A, which is 40 centimeter. So this is line A and line B with the center A, that is with the center A and any radius more than half of AB. So we are going to draw an arc. Draw an arc above and below the line. So draw an arc below and above A, B. That is the step 2. Then in the step 3, the same thing with center B. Step 3 with center B, draw a radius more than the half of AB. So let's see step 2 with the center A. Let's take A as our center, then we are going to draw an arc more than half of AB. So if this A is here our center, so when we say radius is a point from the center of a circle to any point on the circumference is called a radius. Therefore, this length from this point to this is the radius. So let's take this one as our center, and this one is more than half of AB. Likewise, when you maintain the length, don't change it. As we say, it is the same thing in step 3. Put your point at B and draw an arc more than half of AB. So by using these 2 points, draw an arc below and above AB. So use these points, draw an arc, then turn to the other side as I say, below and above AB. So change it to the other point, to the same thing, draw an arc so that to bisect the first arc. So now we have 2 points. Let's just join these 2 points and see. So let's see. Before we say that from A to B is what? 40 centimeter, and when we divide it into 2, it's going to give us 20 centimeters. So let's see. If this line fall on 20, that means we are correct. So as you can see, this is where point A is, here is where point B, this is 40, and the line fall on 20 centimeters. That is how to bisect a line by using construction procedure. Yes, you can divide a line into two equal parts just by using your metric rule, measure it, but the examiner, what the examiner is saying, all these points, whether you have used the construction procedure or not. So make sure you use the procedure to divide a line into two equal parts. I hope everybody is clear on how to divide a line into two equal parts. Now, thank you. So next, we are going to see part of a cycle. Part of a cycle. So yes, we know that a cycle is a complete 360 degree is called a cycle, but it has different parts. So let's see it. The first part of a cycle one, we have circumference. Two, we have radius. 3, we have diameter. 4, diameter, we have sector. 5, we have segment. 6, we have an arc. 7, we have circumference, radius, diameter, sector, segment, and arc, and we have the chord. So 8, we have tangent. So let's draw a cycle and see all these parts of a cycle in the diagram. So first of all, you are to draw a cycle. Let's draw our cycle. And if you are drawing a cycle, make sure indicate the center point of your cycle. So this is our center. As we will put it here. No matter how your cycle is big or small, so the moment it is shift, it cannot give you the accurate . So this is our center. This is the center point of the cycle. As we can see it here, first of all, we have the circumference. And when we say circumference, a line that makes round this cycle is called the circumference. The line that makes round the cycle is called what? Circumference. This is what we call as circumference. So divide the circle into two. So a line that passes through the center of a circle any line that passes through the center of a circle and divides the circle into two equal parts is called diameter. Diameter. Diameter is a line that divides the circle into what? Two equal parts. While circumference is the line that makes round the cycle. Next, we have radius. When we say radius, radius is any line from the center of a cycle to any point on the circumference is called radius. A line from the center of a cycle to any point on the circumference is called a what? Radius. Next, we have a sector. When we say a sector is a portion of a cycle bounded by a what? Two radii. Two radii means it's a plural of radius. Two lines from the center of a cycle to any point of the circumference, that part is called a what? Sector. So as you can see, each of these is a what? Radius, and these two lines, they bounded this portion of the circle is called a sector. Sector. Next is segment. Segment, when we say segment is a portion of a circle that is bounded by a chord. So, a line from one point of the circumference to any other point on the circumference is called a chord. While the portion that is bounded by the chord is called what? Segment. Next, we have an arc. When we say an arc is a portion of the what? Circumference. This line that makes round this circle. Any small portion of this circumference is called an arc. For example, from this point to this point, this line is called an arc. Arc of a cycle. So when we say tangent is a straight line that touches the circumference of a cycle. So as you can see, this is a straight line that touches the what? Circumference of a cycle. We call it as tangent. Tangent. So this is what we call part of a cycle. Thank you for listening. So for your assignment, draw a cycle and divide it into 8. Equal 5.